Hey guys, welcome back to The Fine Gentleman. My name is Justin Jeffers. Today I have John Galfano joining me from 40 Over Fashion, and we're going to talk a little bit about his story, but also some tips for some guys who are maybe of silver fox status in their life or maybe in their 40s. I will be there, but I'm not there yet, and I think, there is some controversy out there about dressing for your age or what's appropriate for your age. John has actually gotten some flack on some videos that he's posted that have been great videos, by the way, and you should watch them, about, style mistakes for guys in their 40s, how you should dress, how you shouldn't dress, and he wasn't necessarily pining on them, but more, I think, saying, hey, these are some tips that are out there that are, regarded as mistakes and best practices. So I would like to get him here to kind of share some more thoughts on the matter, and also just tell us about his story, because I think it's really interesting. He is someone else who has a passion for menswear, started his career elsewhere, in photography in particular, and now has kind of, like I said, moved into menswear and is really putting out some great content. So John, if you wouldn't mind, would love for you to tell us a bit about yourself and kind of your story, how you got to menswear.
First of all, hello, thanks for watching. My story began, close to 8-10 years ago. I had gone through sort of a life transformation, so to speak. I lost about 40 pounds, was very fit, very active, and when you lose 10 pounds, your clothes start to fit a little bit different. But when you lose 40 pounds, pretty much nothing in your closet fits. So I was about 41-ish at the time, and I pretty much had to buy an entire new wardrobe. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at things like, okay, I'm not old enough, I don't want to look like Mr. Rogers, but I'm also not 14 or 22 anymore, so I can't do the college look. What do I buy? Where can I go? What brands can I look for? I still want to look cool, like as men and as guys, like we still want to look cool.
And now you have this hot new bod that, you kind of want to maybe show off and that you're proud of, right?
Exactly. It's really trying to figure out what's age appropriate for that 40-something guy that still looks cool and not really trendy, but pretty much on trend. Yeah. So I kind of figured out what worked for me. Started a blog. Nobody read it for a long time, but I did pick up a little bit of local traction when I lived back in Seattle. And then it just sort of grew and grew, and I started my YouTube channel really primarily to drive traffic to the website. I wasn't really interested in making videos and sort of focusing on YouTube as itself, but more to drive traffic over to where I thought home base was. One thing led to another. I had a couple viral videos go, and now I'm doing everything I can to drive traffic back over to YouTube because it's just the channel really took off, and I'm making about 2 videos every single week and have been for about the last year. So
awesome. And do you do your videos on a schedule? I forget. So you guys look out every Monday, every Thursday, or just
Sunday, Thursday at 4 a.m. Pacific time, West Coast time.
Awesome. So thank you for that. Now I'd kind of just like to get some advice. So in your research, in your experience over the past 8 or so years, what have you found, or maybe some best practices or things that guys who are out there who either want to dress, we'll say more mature for lack of controversy, or who want to dress more maybe in their 40s, what are some pieces of advice that you would pass along to them? Do's and don'ts perhaps.
Yeah, I would say, and you guys have probably heard this a million times before, but focus on fit first. Fit is pretty much everything. And like I said, you probably heard that a million times, but it's absolutely true. If you don't believe it, I can take a guy, put him in a flannel shirt and blue jeans, right? That are, say, just for example, the guy's a size large, right? Let's just call it a 6 foot, 190 pound dude, right? Just regular size average guy. I can put him in the same stuff, flannel shirt, blue jeans that are a little bit big and baggy for him, put the same guy in maybe a size down or just maybe slim fit stuff, or take that same shirt to a tailor and just have it nipped and tucked a little bit. Slim fit jeans, the guy looks instantly more stylish, but the only reason is he's wearing the same stuff, but the stuff just fits him better. So, I would say focus on fit first, and then as a general, all-encompassing piece of advice that pretty much works for everybody is solid dark colors. I'm actually have an example right now.
It's like, lots of navy, dark navy.
Yeah, dark
little
navy.
Texture, a little pattern here.
Yeah, it's like, and there was a thing I was talking to somebody else, and I actually put this in one of my videos not too long ago, and it was a reference to James Bond, right? James Bond wears black suits. He looks more expensive. So I believe anyway, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I still think it's true.
Yeah.
You would be wrong. Just kidding.
What, I'm wearing black
no,
suits?
no, dark colors.
Yeah.
Wearing all dark colors makes you look more expensive. It makes you look a little more mysterious
Yeah,
if you're
sleek.
single.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're out dating or something like that. I think that solid dark colors just make you look a little more interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so fit and solid dark colors. In terms of, let's say maybe there's a couple articles of clothing that you just feel are maybe inappropriate, or from, you know, you've gotten continuous comments from guys saying, you know what, like, I can't believe guys in their 40s try and pull off, you know, ripped jeans or sneakers. You know, obviously it's all subjective, like kind of what your personality is, what works with your own style, your body type, you know, your complexion. But have you found a couple things that are kind of foolproof? Hey, you're in your 40s, maybe you can't pull it off anymore?
Yeah, flip-flops with jeans. Okay. I'm in Southern California, so I see that quite a bit. And I know the culture is a little bit different in Southern California. But still, I mean, there are other alternatives. It's like, I feel like that looks just a little lazy, in my opinion. It looks a little college student, right? It's like if you're 42.
What about cargo shorts?
Yeah, I would say.
Or cargo pants, either one.
Yeah, I would say no. I know that there's, you know, a trend coming back, trying to come back, where there's cargo pants and cargo shorts that are more slim fit.
Yeah.
But I would still say, as an older guy, if you want to do that, that's sort of following a trend. And I don't necessarily subscribe to following trendy trends, right? It's like, you know, there's a trend, but the trend has been, you know, the last, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years of slim fit pants. Okay, well, that's not necessarily a trendy trend, but it's a trend, right? Yeah, as far as like trendy trends, I would not, as a 40-something-year-old guy, follow the trendy trends, like the ones that come and go, like the big dad chunky sneakers. I think that was, I don't understand that.
Yeah, I mean, even still, I mean, it's a girl thing. When I see girls wearing the feeler disruptors, why are you smiting all of us? Yeah. But yeah, some of the really chunky sneakers for guys, I think, look clownish. Yeah. So cargo shorts, I would agree with you on that. And cargo pants, I don't see it,
menswear.
Unless it's for very functional reasons. You know, maybe you're doing like hiking, stuff like that. Last question. I did say you're a silver fox, which I think most people agree with me on. As your hair color changes to gray, for some guys that happens in their 30s, some guys it happens in their 20s, even some in their 40s. Yeah. As your hair started to change colors, and now you know that you're fully gray haired, have you had to change your style or change the colors that you dress a lot in? You know, you're like, okay, maybe now I favor more grays and blacks versus back in the day I was maybe blues, greens, and browns. Have you seen a transition there?
I really haven't. I mean, I think personally I look better in darker colors. My girlfriend would say the same thing. So, I love you in black. I love you in dark navy.
Well, that's important. It's important to, you know, make the lady happy.
Exactly. I mean, I started going gray in high school. My junior year in high school, I started going gray. And my senior year, more gray started coming in on the sides, but I still have it. So I'm very thankful. I thank my parents every day that I still have my hair. I'll take the gray. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know that I necessarily really worry too much about matching my wardrobe color selection to my hair color, but I think it does balance and sort of contrast a little bit when I wear darker colors.
Yeah. So John, thanks for those tips. I think it's super helpful. Can you let the guys know where they can find you?
Absolutely. I'm pretty much everywhere. 40 Over Fashion, just the number 40 and then Over Fashion. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and of course my website, 40overfashion.com. I do have a free style guide on my website you can sign up for, and it's an instant download, no strings attached. If you're interested, go check it out.
And John, thank you for being here. It's been great to have you on the channel. Guys, you know, I brought John on the channel. I had the opportunity to interview him because he specializes and has experience in an area that is a little outside of my comfort zone. So thank you, John. And guys, again, my name is Justin Jeffers from The Final Gentleman. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you got some value out of it. And until next time, thank you.